And at last, of course, the man himself, the pandemic of cricket, Mr. Sandpaper, David Bloody Warner.
Blues. There's your siren. What a way to start 2023.
To Hamilton Rankin, and he pops it home.
Fantastic versatility.
Look at that. Doesn't get too much better. Splits the middle.
Well, the footy season has begun, and I say thank bloody Christ for that, because that means the summer's sporting calendar is over. You may be shocked that this little Aussie is saying that, but I am so thankful that the cricket season is over in Australia. You know, what was once the nation's pastime. You see, when I was a fat-headed little kid, every man, child, and ugly little dog played cricket in every single form, from the minor school comps to beach cricket, with some pretty creative rules as I remember. On TV, we had real heroes like Booney, drinking beers on his off days, and built like an everyday man. Warney, good old Warney, we could relate to, because he wasn't perfect, but a great cricket player. And to one name with the best, most simple nickname, and yes, I love because he's a local legend, but Darren Boof Lehman. Some great men who just played and mastered a sport. Howdy there again, you legends, and welcome back to Nick Haines' World. Now today, we're going to be talking about this Oh shit. Oh guys, I've forgotten. I've got to go do something. I've got to go get ready for the indoor cricket season coming up. Oh yeah? And not actually go and get this cup. What the fuck is up with this thing anyway? Jesus Christ. Oh, and I will be back to talk about this I've got no excuses anymore. Alright, I'll just say it. This we are out here on location, out to get a few supplies for the upcoming cricket season that I was talking about. Okay guys, I just finished doing the extensive shopping that I had to do over here. It all took about 3 or 4 minutes going through one section. Had to find the right grade, had to find the right materials, you know, the right balance of coarseness. So yes, here it is. Here we go. There we go. We are now ready, guys, to have a great, awesome cricket season. Oh yeah, just on this, guys, I have no need for sandpaper when I have finished with the gag for this video. So, you know, look up Nick Haines' World and ask if it's still available. David Warner, if you're out there, man, you need some for the upcoming Ashes series. You know, I've got some free stuff here. I'm always looking to help out that Australian cricket team, alright? Alright. Okay, now where was I? Oh yeah, that's right. Let's have a look at today's cricket landscape and why I loathe it. There's this guy, Steve Smith, captain of the national side, after these heroes totally bloody cheated. We have this guy, Barry, okay? He is now known as Barry. And at last, of course, the man himself, the pandemic of cricket, Mr. Sandpaper, David Bloody Warner. Now let's go back to the beginning of this issue. And before I go on, this issue isn't just to do with this man or his stupid moustache, but he is a major part. David Warner has become an ugly wart on the sport of cricket. Dare I say, a virus on the game. Ever since this incident, which the reporters very tongue-in-cheek called Sandpapergate. What? Hacks, by the way. Cricket has become an utter shit show. This once sport of kings has become an environment where cheaters can prosper. Just look at this humble dwelling where this man lives. Cricket fans, near and far, have been torn apart by this incident. Fans have run away from the game in droves and possibly will not come back. Some can't get enough of the game they love and try to ignore this ugly time. Another group of fans will stay away and probably come back when any remains of this stain on the game have gone. There is one more group of fans, and these people I have an issue with. These fans add to this problem. They are the fanatics who defend the sport, who defend every single player, the hard workers, the battlers, and the cheats. The ones who can't stand fellow Australians letting their hurt opinions be known. You see, fans are an integral part of any sport. They fund the future of their passion with their wallets. They can decide situations with raw emotions. Cricket is very broken at the moment, and this sport is happy to get any fans it can get right now. Unlike most sports though, it can't pick and choose who is drawn in. This was shown to me over the past summer in an abundance. The only way I could describe this is it was a big agenda and it was multi-layered. From the commentary team, being part of the boys and knowingly just blocking the past and glowing, beaming even, when talking about this man. This man who damaged the image of this sport. These past players using their big names in the sport as basically currency to try and turn the viewing audience into big supporters once again. This agenda I mentioned before had a nice, pretty little name to it as well. The redemption of David Warner. During this past sweltering summer, it was so bad that hot air was even coming out of the TV. Oh wait, no. Sorry. It was these news stories put out to try and repair some of the past incidents in cricket. These pieces seemed so desperate. I have to wonder if anyone was on the take for these puff, blowhard pieces. Oh no, this poor man who has been hard done by has just had to live with the consequences of his actions. He chose to cheat. What did he expect? It wasn't just the news shows who had this cricket agenda on the table. Of course, the broadcasters of the game also had a lot to do with this. These once great icons selling their souls like a prostitute, laying it on thick, talking about what a great batsman he has been for the team, but going through a form slump because of things he and his family have been dealing with through this summer. Now, where did I put that tiny little fucking violin of mine? They even talked up a new documentary that was being made about the time of the cheating, saying how courageous it was for these players to come out and put this situation out there for the people to see and to understand what they were going through. Basically, man chose to cheat with non-approved equipment, and yeah, that's the story. I gotta say, the media and people behind this documentary have some great skills to turn what I just said into some long-engaged story. Throughout these test match broadcasts, the littlest things were hilarious from the inept organisation known as the ACA, the Australian Cricket Association. Just look at this sponsorship ad from this past summer, with all the previous things that I have mentioned.
Sideco ladder, $159. Craft Rite Toolbox, $11.
Where you find a competitor's...
Now yet, there was another story building during this test series. David Warner was having miserable performances with the bat. His mind wasn't quite on the job. And why was that? This man, this reputable, full of respect for the game person, had the bloody gall to put his hand up for the captaincy of the Australian cricket team. The captaincy! Of course, wouldn't you know it, all these past legends said he would be a great captain and has paid his dues. The timing of all these things led to that moment. The most blaring case of favouritism that I have seen during a sporting season of any kind. These numbers, what do they actually mean? Well, these numbers are performances and are an aspect of the story of the summer. It ended up being a blockbuster. Well, in the inner sanctum of the cricket community at least. What's that? Oh, damn it. Oh, come on. But yeah, a return to form. Well, he finally did it. Old Dave did his job. It was like scenes, well, from a movie. The media attention, the documentary reminding the masses about the sandpaper incident, and it just so happened to be his 100th test. It was like a match made in heaven. The stars aligned. Well, to me, they seem to align a little too perfectly. As you can see here, David Warner had one shining light in a series of mediocrity. Now, a score of 200 takes hours, even over a day to gain. But he isn't the first batsman in a game of cricket to get these kind of scores. Believe it or not, players have made way bigger scores and multiple times during a series of contests. So with these scores and being a top of the lineup batsman, this man won. Won Player of the Series? Hell, his walkout to the centre of the stadium in 2 of these occasions were longer than what he actually did for the team. Lunchtime is actually longer than what this man did with a majority of his appearances during this time. These gentlemen used more energy and contributed more to the games than Dave did. I'm pretty sure Warner is still getting paid well for his career. So why did this poor man get Player of the Series? This man as well used to be known more as a bowler. That information kind of gets tucked away in the pockets of the Cricket Association, next to the pre-approved Player of the Series ballot. My love for the game of cricket has diminished, and this past summer of the game has not helped this once fan want to get back on board. Dave Warner has told the public that he wants to continue for at least another year, like this is a good thing for the game. Well, to be blatant, please Warner, fuck off for the integrity of the game. Please! Now, my last little tidbit of information I have for you bloody legends out there is when the Australian cricket team went to India towards the end of our cricket season, that the groundsman over there made some of the game surfaces, let's say, handicapped for the Australian team. An unfair advantage? You know, cheating. Surprisingly, all these legends of Australian cricket...
You've gone a bit over the top there. I would have thought the word cheating. Doctoring, yeah, that's a nice word.
We're not too happy with someone else getting an unfair advantage. But I was not worried about that. I was more listening to the words these insightful greats were using.
Doctoring, yeah, that's a nice word.
Not once did they mention the word cheating.
So I would call it the best piece of doctoring I've seen in cricket ever.
I will leave this lasting thought for you guys and gals out there. Why did they not want to use the word cheating for?
You might call it cheating, I'll call it doctoring.
Thank you everyone for checking out this video today. For more outspoken opinions and some evil chuckles within my work, please consider giving a subscribe and liking the video. I definitely love and appreciate all of the support and love I get from you guys out there. I really do. And stay tuned because I have plenty more offerings for you guys coming really soon. Or soonish, hopefully. Maybe? Yeah? Okay. I'm gone.